so what is this a project on?
Rain.
Rain? And what did you show in this project?
I showed how you can make rain inside, like with like as the plate, like with the ice cubes on it represent a cloud, and then you boil water as like warm water, and then it evaporates up, and it makes condensation on top of the plate, and then it like drops down, and it like represents rain.
So what you have here an example of the water cycle then, basically, right?
Yeah, I have the real rain cycle right in here, and then I have my experiment right there.
And then you have a demonstration of what you did to show you what your project was all about then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Or what is this project about? Speak up so we can pick you up on this.
I asked my dad to get water from different communities in New Jersey and New York, and I would test them for the level of pH.
And what did you find?
And I found out that Beacon, all the water I tested, had the most acidic water, and River has the most base.
Okay, and you tested it with, how did you determine the pH?
Well, I put the water, it's a pull kit.
Right.
Filled it up to the line, and then I put 5 drops of phenol red and shake it up, and you compare it to the numbers on the side, and if the closest to 7 it is, the better it is. It's neutral.
Okay, 7 is neutral then, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. All right, so what did you do with this rabbit? Speak up.
What I did with this rabbit was I wanted to see which food it prefers, so I wouldn't buy something it doesn't like.
Okay, and what'd you find out?
I did the food made for it, the lettuce, the carrots. And I found 60% of what I gave he liked lettuce more. And then 30% was carrots, and then 10% was the regular food.
I really didn't like any of the food. I just did this for a stupid science project.
Sounds like your rabbit's speaking. What's your rabbit's name?
Oreo cookie.
Oreo cookie.
I hate my name. I want to be called Rocky.
All right, very good. It's a cute rabbit. So let me just see what your project's here. How do birds know they're supposed to lay on their eggs? All right, well, how do they know?
I came to the conclusion that it cannot be their intelligence because they're stupid.
They're stupid birds.
Yeah.
So how do they know to lay on their eggs?
It's instinct.
And how did you find that out?
Because I put a clay egg in the nest to see if they would lay on it, and they did. And then I took a regular egg from my refrigerator, put it in the nest, and tried to lay on that too. So I came to the conclusion that it can't be intelligence.
Okay, and you have your own little chicken?
No, I have 2 Arabian ringneck doves and 2 white doves.
All right, so these were birds more or less instead of chickens, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, so we have here, is the Hudson River clean or dirty, right? So is it clean or dirty?
Right now it's pretty clean.
It's pretty clean. How'd you determine that?
Well, I determined
Speak up, speak. Turn towards the camera and
I
speak.
determined the amount of sewage in and around the Riverfront Park and the Long Dock.
Can't hear you.
I determined the amount of sewage around Riverfront Park and Long Dock, and determined that there's more sewage. Well, there's actually an equal amount of sewage from here to here, but there was more oxygen here because of the storm drain outlet, which let a lot of the snow run off, which is super oxygenated into the water. Over here, which is closest to the sewage treatment plant, I got a 16 ppm, and that meant that there was 16 parts per million of oxygen in the water, and since it was so high, the bacteria level was actually the same over here because it has the sewage treatment plant pumps oxygen into the water for the bacteria to grow on.
So you would say then that the river is pretty clean at this point? Would you drink the water out of the river?
No.
Not that clean, huh?
I can swim in it, yeah.
All right. So, Brooke, you're making rain here, is that it? And where is this rain going to end up? Okay, do you see anything happening there yet?
Oh, she's doing the rain.
So the droplets are going to form on the bottom of the plate, is that the deal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hey, pick the plate up a little bit so we can see it.
Starting to make the
So the what's happening is that the hot vapors are condensing because of the ice, and then they form droplets on the bottom of the plate, and that's how rain is produced.
Yeah, like this would be a cloud.
Tell me the title of your project.
Crystals.
Crystal. Is this your girlfriend's name, or is this?
No, the experiment I did.
Would you tell me a little bit about your experiment with crystals?
What I did was I took a solution that my mom's boyfriend got me for Christmas, and I grew 2 different kinds of crystals, and then I also just grew rock candy by boiling water and putting the solution in and then letting it sit in the jar for like 3 or 4 days. This took only a couple hours. This took like 3 or 4 days, and this took at least a week.
Okay, my question is this a mystery solution? Do you know the name of the solution? You said this is a solution that he got for you. What is the name of the solution?
It's a very long word.
I know the word, and you don't want to say it. I can understand that. I can understand why you would not want to say that word.
Natasha, what is this project of?
Oh, this project is about heat conductors. Which kind of heat conductor is the best for transferring heat?
Why don't you tell us how you determined how the heat was transferred?
Okay, I lighted up a candle, and I took a piece of copper, aluminum, brass, and iron, and I placed it over the flame of the candle, and I timed each one, whichever conductor that had the lowest amount of time was the best heat conductor.
And how did you know when it got hot?
Oh, I couldn't hold it.
Oh, so in other words, when you couldn't hold it anymore, that's when you took the timing on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
This is a very tall project for you, Paul.
This project is called "What Happens When an Acid Meets a Base."
And what happens, Paul, when it meets it?
Turns a different color.
Okay. What color did it turn?
Turn pink, turn purple, turn blue.
What acid did you use?
I used ammonia, lemon juice,
Lemon juice was the acid. Ammonia was what?
base.
And when an acid meets a base, what type of a compound is formed?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but this voice is coming out of the ceiling that you're listening to right now.
Well, that compound is called a salt. Acid and base produce salt.
Boiled it down.
All right.
Now,
I'll be a bee in there,
This is
man.
what it would be like to live in a bee nest.
What would it be like?
That's right. As opposed to an A or a C nest. See, this is a bee nest.
Venus?
Bee, like in
Bee nest.
boy.
You know, dogs only see black and white.
Dogs always see black and white. That's correct.
I didn't know that. I thought they see colors.
Nope, they see black and white. See, so you learned something from a science project already.
That's so boring. That's so boring.
Project on, Karen.
Which cleanser is most efficient for your money?
All right, how did you determine which one was most efficient?
I stained 3 different kinds of stains, and I used a certain amount of detergent, and I did 8 strokes on each tile.
Okay, and which one did you find?
Comment most efficient for the money.
Okay, and which one was the least efficient here?
It was mop and buff.
Okay, so for your money, you're getting Comet then, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Break up light now by means of a prism, right? And then you're going to show us a spectrum effect of it? All right, go ahead. Put it in there and then try to get out of the way so I can get in to see what's inside the box there. Okay.
I can't do
Okay, and what it's doing is taking white light and bending it at different angles to create different colors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, Nicole, is this your project here?
No.
Where's your project? You don't have your project. Project on now?
Well, it's testing to see which one is faster.
See which what? Wood?
Yeah, oak and pine. It explains which one is better. There's 5 questions here. Each one, for example, the soak dip. By dipping 2 pieces of the wood into the bucket, whatever one dries the fastest is the more waterproof wood.
And which wood did you find, Rick?
Well, I found that oak dried more because it is more of a waterproof wood.
Okay, now what other tests did you do besides waterproofing? Just quickly, because we're running out of tape here.
Wood crack.
How it cracked?
I did a wood crack.
Okay.
Took pieces of wood, set 2 rocks on it. And then the winner was oak.
Okay, we got burning here, and we got heating, right?
Yep.
And we got, what's the last one? Carving.
Carving.
Okay, thanks very much, Rick.
Okay.
Is this your project?
No!
It's not your... Crystal, what do you think of this project? It's a project that you think is one of the better ones.
This is one of my friends.
One of your friends' projects.
Yeah.
Where's your project?
I made one, but I didn't answer it.
Oh, okay. Project on do mice live better on human health food or junk food? All right, so what did you feed this mouse?
Well, I fed the health food one, the food, basically what we had for dinner, and the junk food one, potato chips and Doritos and stuff like that.
And what did you find from your experiment?
That basically the health food one lived better because that junk food one probably wouldn't have lived if I didn't give him lettuce on January 24th.
All right, how did you determine the one was living better than the other?
Because the junk food one almost died.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't doing very well.
No.
Okay. So Twinkies are better than cornflakes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Project on what?
CAPD.
CAPD, what does that stand for?
Continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis.
Whoa, heavy duty stuff. Okay, do we have a demonstration or did you,
Yeah, I demonstrated how osmosis and diffusion works by putting brown sugar inside this bag, and there was no water in it. And then this was clean water, and what happened was, because saran wrap is a semi-porous material, the particles of the brown sugar escaped, and the particles of the water came in. And so what happened was, now the inside it's got water and brown sugar, and the outside's got brown sugar and water.
okay, so is that how the dialysis machine works?
Well, it's not a machine. What happens is a catheter is implanted in your body, your abdominal area, and you hook a dialysis bag, which is this, onto a